welcome to One Seashell Channel. How are you doing? How you doing? I'm back. Me back. Or like Josh would say, I'm backeth. I'm backeth. And the lighting is not the best in here, guys. I declare. And I left my light in another room. Yeah, I did. It's ooh. That's bright. Oh, ooh. That's bright. Bright light. Bright light. Ooh, I don't know where I'm gonna put that. Hey, the dual beacon, how are you? How's it going? Oh, that's bright. Oh, ooh, I declare. How are you doing? I think I'm gonna hold it this now. You got shadows. Good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I just talked to a driver and they were telling me that some stores are running out of, hey there, running out of masks. You know, a lot of people are getting the masks now. And so when stores are running out, that tells you something. And did you guys see the report? Hey, Dustin is driving. How are you? Oh, I have my mask. I remember I did a video a couple weeks ago. I got stacks of them. And I understand those are not the exact ones you need. They say you need the N95. However, if I double up on those, stay away from people. I okay. Stay where people do not travel much, okay? I declare. How are you, Dustin? How's the family? I'm really glad that the doctor, I think his name is Dr. Lee, I'm glad that he was a whistleblower. Sometimes you have to be a whistleblower to save millions of lives. And he did what he had to do. He died a hero. And they were saying that he was told not to tell anyone. Now, can you imagine? You know that there is something really threatening for mankind that can hurt the young, the elderly, the ill. Now, when they say ill, what type of illness? When they say elderly, what age group? When they say young, what age group? You know what I mean? It's like, and yet they did not want that to get out. I'm glad it got out. I'm glad it got out. I mean, we have to protect ourselves. I mean, that's a known fact. May have to wear a sock over wear a sock over your head if they complain running out of mask. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I mean, it has some moments where, you know, you laugh about it cuz it's like it's crazy, and then some is nervous energy because this can really get really bad, you know? I mean, it can get out of control. Or ski masks. Yeah. 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 I mean, this is definitely going to be something that is going to separate a lot of people. And we are human beings who, most of us, who judge by association. You know what I mean? So any person who look Asian, close to Asian, who travels abroad, people will keep their distance. As soon as they cough, people are gonna be like, oh, don't stay right there, or having Lysol, having a halo of Lysol all around them. But we have to realize this type of strand does not discriminate. It doesn't discriminate. It can affect anybody. But because the face is plastered on television, it's coming from China, it's coming from China, it's coming from China. So therefore, we hear it, it start working in our brain. Oh, Chinese people. Then we're going to start discriminating against them. And I think the more we understand Instead of we reacting in a crazy, ignorant way, we need to understand what's going on based upon what they're telling us. Now, keep in mind, we're not going to know everything. It's, it's sad to say, but we're not going to know absolutely everything. But I think it's important if you come in contact with travelers, people who may be coughing, sick. Seems kind of weird how long they've been sick or whatever like that. Just wear a mask if you're around a lot of people. I'm not around a lot of people. Um, if I were around a lot of people, then I would wear a mask and I would wear gloves because I also have gloves. Um, yeah, I mean, because think about it, who's going to protect you other than yourself? Like who? Think about it. Monday, I had a trip up to North Scottsdale. Okay, so I worked Phoenix for the day. That face me a nice week. Oh, okay, awesome. I feel for the airport workers. Yeah, yeah. The attendants, the pilot. Yep, yep. They're attached to being in the midst of it because it's attached to their money. So they have to do it. But it is important to wear the mask. Absolutely no one is going to protect us except ourselves. Exactly. We can see on the media saying, oh, don't worry, it's this, it's that. Do what you have to do. Get your masks, get your gloves, um, still mingle with people, talk to people, and things of that nature, but just protect yourself, you know? And then they say you have to stand within 100. Um, let's say if it's a person is infected, if they are within 100 feet, you can catch it. And if they have it, it can be over for them between 2 to 14 days. Some people are saying 10 days. I heard in the beginning, because usually when it comes out in the beginning, it's raw and it's real stuff. But things begin to change as time go on. Sometimes for the better. Sometimes becomes more confusing. But I heard between 2 and 14 days, and then after that, they're good to go. However, I talked to someone. It was, I think, was it yesterday? I think it's up to 500 people now. And when I did my live, it was 250 at that time. So, and it was 14,000 people who were um, confirmed. So the numbers are increasing. And I would go on sites that is more trustworthy, because every site is not trustworthy for sure. Let's see. It's now in Wisconsin. Really? Oh, wow. I think Royal Caribbean Cruise Line, yes, made the correct decision banning passports holders from going to their ships. Yeah, yeah. Simply because, and that's not discriminating from that perspective, but simply because. Oh, did it go off? What did I do? It went out. I'm using my Wi-Fi. Simply because that's the source, and China is so big, and you don't know who came from Wuhan, you know, and we don't know who was associated with the person who was also sick. Like YouTube is not trust with no notification. It happens. It happens. But you showed up, so that's all good. No problem. Um, oof, I have incense going. I went to one of my cousin's stores, and it smells really good though. I asked her, does it smell like smoke? And it doesn't. It has a nice fragrance to it. And she has so many different artists that sell their things in her store. This is, this one's here is where is it, a bestseller or something. that one there. It smells really good. The dual beacon of light drive see super good. Yeah, and I bought this ring here. This is from India. So I forgot the name of the stone already. And this here is from Africa. The bracelet here. Can you see that? I declare. You can't see it anyway. Yeah, I wanted to go and support her store. And so I did that. And she's doing really well for herself. I'm really proud of her. But yeah, this is the name of the incense. I thought your hands were waving. I tell you, Misty, you're a mess. Yeah, so I just feel, we shouldn't panic. We should not panic, but we should be concerned. We should be concerned. You know, you see people wearing masks, wear your mask. You see people wearing the gloves, wear your gloves. Even if they say, "Oh, don't do that, don't do that," do what you have to do. And I understand with the cruise line, for one, that is a closed place. You got the different cabins and stuff like that. Um, and I don't know how the vent. Hey, April, yeah, I'm back. I don't know how the ventilation is. I've never been on a cruise ship, but I understand what they're saying. Just to one, also, um, is money involved because that's a cruise ship. People have paid. You want people to enjoy themselves. You don't want them to feel like they are confined to their cabins due to someone is infected by the virus. So on the business perspective, I can understand why they had to do that. But some people, they're gonna try their best, and they have it, but they're gonna try their best not to show any signs because they know people are going to get a job. Oh, okay. Thank you. You're so kind. But it's important for Sipping came in like Superwoman. I declare. I declare. But they come and they go. This is a part of America. You know what I mean? It's a part of the human experience in general. I declare. But yeah, so it's important for us to do what we have to do to protect ourselves. So I do believe in that, because yeah, the way I feel is by the time we get the real alert, like seriously, this is real, this is happening all over, big time, all of the more important people will be long gone away, and we all going to be here just watching the news, looking at our phones, waiting for a report. It's crazy. Let's see, I wipe clean inside of my car twice a day. That's good. As if it's like, anyway, hey y'all. That's cute. But yeah, I have wipes. They are used for, is it N1H1, the flu, uh C. diff. I ordered them from Amazon. I got a big container. I've been had it because I use it, in my car, in the house, because you got to be careful. If it get me, maybe I'll go to a better place where Uber and Lyft drivers get five. Okay, okay. Well, maybe they doing it in some other countries, so that people can get transportation. They paying their drivers more. I don't know, but I do know a lot of drivers are concerned. I mean, you think about it. You are within 100 feet of the customer once they're in your car. You're in a closed space. You are sharing the same air. If they cough, you're going to breathe it in. And then some people, they cough open hand. That's not the way you're supposed to cough. You should cough into your elbow. You should, to not only protect others, but you're protecting yourself as well. Because sometimes, oh, some other life. Oh, okay. Sometimes we find ourselves, touching things and we don't remember what we touched. We have no clue. And then we're touching our face, or we kissing our children, or playing with our animals, or we find ourselves cooking and it's like, wait a minute, hold on. Did I just wash my hands? And then you want to wash your hands after you cook. You want to wash your hand before you go to the bathroom. You want to wash your hands after you leave the bathroom. You want to wash, 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 and wash. I have a little scrub brush that is used to clean under your nose. I have that in the bathroom with the antibacterial soap. And that's how I, clean my hands and my nails and things of that nature. And that's important. That is important. So it's one of those situations where you have to be aware. I said, they cough open hand. Yeah, they do. Yeah, 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 yeah. Some do it and don't even say excuse me. They let out a long one. Or the little at the end. What is it? No. What is it? Like a little to top it off. My brother had his scared after being at a business with people from around the country, and then he got. Oh, he just had a flu type A. Oh, wow. I know, right? Who did it? Right, right. I just talked to one of my lawyers, and he was sick. They thought it was the flu, and it's not. He's home now, but man, he sounds bad. He said I don't have a fever. They thought it was the flu, but it's not. And I'm like, man, this is crazy. Hey, Rashare Lisa, how are you? So it's one of those things. Can't be panicky, and then you don't think, and then you're driving crazy because you want to get the passenger out the car. You know, um, you still have to respect people as people. You still have a job to do. I would just, me personally, like when I was talking to a passenger and she said, I would love to see the drivers with a mask on. I wouldn't feel offended. For one, she said they're protecting themselves and they're protecting me as well. So, you know, I think that's where we are, especially if you're working the airports. Oh my gosh. And then some people who gets through, they're not going to tell you, "Oh, I just came from X, Y, and Z." They're going to say, "Oh, I'm just coming here from DC." Or I'm just coming here from somewhere where there isn't a case. Hey, Dave, how are you? Yeah, remember Lysol? Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And wash your hands. You have the sanitized gel. You have the antibacterial soap. You have gloves. They even have cloth gloves. Oh, wow. Well, yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that. Get some rest. Yeah, this light is so bright. See? See that? If I go this way. Yeah, that light is bright. It's ooh. Yeah, so it's one of those things. I use an apple cider vinegar. You drink it? Because some people they drink it every morning. They said it's good for weight loss. Yeah, well, yeah, it is super lit bright light. It is. Oh, sometimes, yeah, yeah. They say it's supposed to be good, but I'm just like me too. Oh, you do, April? Oh, okay. You can't drink it straight. You have to mix it with water. Or wait a minute, are you talking about the Bragg's or another kind? You're talking about the one with the mother in it. It's kind of cloudy. Oh, okay. It's like what is a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, or something like that. Yeah, but yeah, I'm not trying to panic or anything. I'll treat everybody just the same, and I have my masks with me. I have some in the car. I have some in here in the house. Um, yeah, but so far I haven't heard any reports here. Like a tablespoon. Oh, and an 8 ounce. Okay, it's very acidic. Very acidic. Man, I'm waiting for somebody to contact me. I'm so concerned. Man, it's crazy. Hey, Josh, how are you? Is that your other channel or is this another Josh? Yeah, you know. And I always say the person that you standing next to, oh, another one, hey, how are you? The person you're standing next to could be the very one that saved your life. And they may not look nothing like you. They might be the one to even sacrifice their life for you. For cleaning my car, I use ACV. I don't recall that. What is that? Yeah, Jesus is important. However, we live in a time people they don't believe. Um, I believe, but there are some people who don't believe. And what I realize and see in life, people are going to think what they want, do pretty much what they want. Um, for one, we live with our brain individually. And in this brain, is so much goes on here. There's a party going on. And it's split. So we have the artistic side, and then what is the other one? It's artistic side, and is it intelligent? Oh, it's artistic. So I forgot the two parts. And then you have the it's a lot of things going on up here, and messages fly so fast that you can't even speak it out fast enough. And sometimes what you're thinking you can actually see, and it keeps going out. Yeah, so and it goes so fast, faster than you can blink your eye. And then I know for me, I can see details. I can see, I can even hear the voices. See, you can't say that. You can't say you hear voices. Don't come get me, people. Stop. I'm okay. All right? Stop. What I'm saying is some of us can visualize things in detail to the point we can hear what they're saying. We can hear what people are saying. It is. That's right. That is true. Absolutely. That's a part of it too, Josh. That is definitely. I declare, Beacon. I declare. So I'm just saying, it's like, wait a minute, hold on, let me explain what I'm saying here, okay? So for me, that's how, right, I declare, that's how I visualize things. If I'm thinking about something, I can see the furniture, where it's placed, the light, if it's dark, individuals, it's as if what I see here, that's what I see up here. You know what I mean? And sometimes when it comes to us watching TV, we see what is on media, in the media. We're hearing it, people are talking about it, and we are absorbing it indirectly to the point subconsciously when we see certain things that we heard, okay, or even saw on television, we react. That's how it works in the brain. It's like as we grew up, our parents taught us, don't put your finger in the socket, like don't play with fire. Don't that's poison. And they have like the skull head and the X, the bones. And so we remember what, and we heard it, and we remember what our parents said, and they showed us, they gave us a visual. Don't play with matches. And what did they have? Matches to show us, don't play with matches. We're hearing, don't play with matches. We're seeing the matches. So then in our mind, when we see it, the mind remembers it associated with what it was told what it is, and the message that went along with it. Don't play with it. Now we do have some children, no matter what you tell them, they're gonna do it their way. It's like, didn't I tell you not to touch that match? Like, didn't I tell you? So there's a miscommunication somewhere. That child's or that person, the adult personality, has taken over common sense or their ability to understand to the point they're gonna do what they want to do. So it's two ways that it can happen. The way I see it, don't pick your nose with the dirty. Exactly. Oh my gosh, I still play with mess. You ain't going around doing like that. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Oops, mom's curtains gone. Oh, the sofa. Oh my gosh, what's going on? You know, it's different. So a lot of times we as it's so much, so many parts to us. It's amazing. It's so many parts to us. Wow. It's like you as the common sense, you as the person, the human being, you have to decipher what is real that's going on up here. Is what you're thinking, is this real? Is what you're seeing, is this real? Is what you're hearing, is this real? And a lot of times for us as human beings, if we can't touch it, it's not real. If we can't see it, it's not real. You know? But I believe that there are presents that we don't see. I do believe that. A lot of times you tell someone not to do something, that's the first thing they want to do is mess. That is so, so true. So true. And that brings back memory. My sister was telling me when she was studying child psychology, what is it? You don't say don't because a child will do it. But you say these matches are used for, and like that's it. That is what this is used for. So then the child would think, okay, if I'm not doing this and that, which is what this is for, then I shouldn't touch it. You understand what I'm saying? Because technically, what we hear when it don't, it's like, well, why? Don't touch it. Don't touch what? Don't do that. Don't do what? You know what I mean? I think it's just a part of the human nature. Mind, body, mind and body is enemy. Mind and body is enemy. Well, okay. Mind. Okay, this is where I'm gonna look at it. Okay, I bought some wipes for my car. Awesome. This is the way I see it. Okay, mind and body enemy. I think because this is where I'm going. There are some morally good people. They are not spiritual, they're not religious. They're morally good people. When I say that, meaning they will obey the laws of the land, they treat people fairly, give everybody respect, so on and so forth. And those individuals, I wouldn't say their mind and their bodies are enemies. I can't say that. You know what I mean? Our mind and our body is a part of the human experience on this side. This is what we need to be in on this side. Now, when it comes to passing, the natural things that is for the natural world stays here, and then the spiritual man lives on in heaven. That's my belief. Now, people believe however they believe. We have that choice to do that in this country. Even in the countries where they only have two religions, that's Christianity and um, Muslim. That's it. You're either a Christian or hey Jim, how are you feeling now? You're either a Christian or you're Muslim. That's it. However, I remember talking to one of my good friends, and she was saying but how do they know what they believe in their heart? And that's key. Some people who are Muslim might believe like a Christian, but they can't show it because if so, then something might happen to them, you know? So that's when it's in your heart, no one can take that away from you. Nothing you see, nothing you hear can take it away because it's in your heart. It's just like with some relationships. A lot of times nowadays, men are trying to um, seduce the mind because where the mind goes, the body follows. So a lot of men will use the tactics to get into a woman's mind, control her thoughts, control her, how she is to see things, how she is to hear things, how she is to do things. Therefore, she will do. Okay. And we, as most females, we go for the heart. We feel with our heart. And where our heart is, the emotional side of us, that's another way that you can connect to a person. But when it's mental connection, I think it's more powerful than the emotional connection because now it's in the brain. It's in the brain where you think, where you analyze, where you imagine. You know what I mean? Whereas the heart is more of the feeling of things when you're around that person or when you're away from that person. But when it comes to the mind, it's when you're away from that person, you're thinking like that person. When you're with that person, you're thinking like how that person will think, you know? So I think it's important when it comes to when you're teaching children, and some parents will say, you love mommy, right? You're going to do it because you love mommy. And when I hear that, I say to myself, what if this child meets a stranger or a bad guy and he say those very same words? If you love me, don't you? So you're going to do it for me because you love me. It's already in here. They heard it since they were young. And indirectly, we will associate love with I am to do whatever it is you want me to do. You know what I mean? So I think it's better to, when you're talking to your children, to get in their head. Ask them, so what would you do if I had done that? You get in their mind thinking. Don't just go to spanking or even going to punish them. Get into their brain. What were you thinking at the time when you did this? How did you feel when you did this? But a lot of times, and I'm not a parent, but a lot of times parents react out of emotion. It's like, what? And go off. And so the child begins to be afraid of you because of what you're going to do. You're going to, and now they do out of fear instead of out of love. And I believe it's better for people to do for you out of love than out of fear. I'm going in the feed. I'm going in the feed. Okay, this virus is spreading so fast, you almost have to worry about it. I would say be concerned, yes. Okay, Jim said my procedure got delayed, but you say they're on there. Okay, but their way to come pick me up now. Okay, Jim, my prayers are with you. Our minds can deceive us. Oh my gosh. Can it? Yeah. Aaron said the mind has the most power. Yeah. The mind tells the heart to beat. Come on now. Hope the best for you, Jim. Absolutely. People always tell me that I'm out. That you're out of your mind. Join the club. It's okay. AC, AccuWeather, here to come pick me. Okay. All right, Jim. All right, now. We're praying for you as you get into the gurney and go to your operation. Okay. Our prayers are with you. We're going to see you tomorrow. We're going to talk to you tomorrow. You're going to do a video, or if I'm live, you're going to come on and you're going to say, "Hey, I'm back." That's what you're going to say. Yep. You will be back before you know it. That's right. Christ will protect. Absolutely. Absolutely. That is awesome, Josh. Yeah, so it's what you're saying, Aaron, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Man, I tell you. I tell you. If you can know, is it Uber and Lyft drivers of Asian descent are saying they're experiencing discrimination with the. Oh, I can believe that. Oh my gosh. Absolutely. Like I'm saying, we associate, we heard it, we see it, we're thinking it. Therefore, we will react. We will start looking at people a different kind of way. We're gonna, no thank, no, go ahead, no, help yourself. I can come back here tomorrow. Go, go, go. Help yourself. I'll go. Matter of fact, I can order my food online, my groceries. It'll come right to my door. No problem. You can shop all night long. It's sad, but it's true. It's this is the way a lot of human beings do things. It's only 20 miles. Oh, right. I'll walk home. You know what, Misty? Oh my gosh, that is so true. It's like, oh no, 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 no. No, I insist. No, I don't want to get in front. No, don't look at it that way. I want you to go ahead. Oh, he's calling. Hello? Hey, how are you? Hold on. I got to turn this flashlight off. Oh my gosh. Hold on, hold on. Stop, stop. Oh my gosh. This phone is. Wait a minute. Let me turn it off. Okay, say it again. Mhm. They said what? Okay, okay. You remember Sippin was saying that maybe it's not being absorbed properly. Okay. So what's the next step? Hmm. Okay. So how are you feeling right now? Do you have vitamins? But I mean, okay, so you might have to take. I mean, they should have told you something. You know, like increase this, increase that. They didn't do that. Okay. There has to be a solution. It has to be a solution. It has to be a solution. Maybe you need to double up on the vitamins to build your system up, and then usually what 6 weeks you'll end up getting your blood test again to see if it has helped, and then if it hasn't, then sometimes they have to give you an IV of multivitamins. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah, and I'm quite sure you're dehydrated too. Wow. So when is your next appointment? The 14th. Okay. But if you got to go in beforehand, that's what you do. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I tell you. Okay. Yeah, that was a scare. I was so concerned. It's like, well, we all were actually. We all were. And I was giving them updates that I haven't heard from you. So, whew, that's a relief. Oh, wow. It's not far from you? Awesome. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So, are you going to eat something? Okay. So, are you going Okay. Do you have any more of those rice cakes? Okay. 'Cause you might want to crunch some of those up before you take the antibiotic. Yeah. Unless it says to take on an empty stomach, then that's a different story. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know. Now, what about the Powerade? Do they have sugar free? No. Why? Because of the sugar or the dye? Oh. Okay. Okay. Hmm. They have liquid vitamins too that you can drink. Okay. That works, but it works slowly. You know. Uh. Yeah. So that works over time. It's something that's consistent. Yeah. Tiffany was just asking if you were home. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I can imagine. We all would. I mean, and I'm proud of you because you've been doing really well. And I know for a fact it's not easy. I know that. You're going to through an adjustment period, and you're feeling everything that comes along with it. So I know it's not easy. Absolutely, I know it's not. It's important for you not to give up, just to keep pushing, do the best that you can do with what you have, and then sometimes that's not even good enough. But I pray to God that everything will work out better for you because I know it's not easy. I'll be lying if I say, oh, it's easy what he's going through. No, nope, 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 nope. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a lot, and then it seems like you're dealing with it all by yourself, you know. And some things actually you are, but we don't want you to think that you're alone. We are here, you know. Okay, right. Yeah. How about B12? Have you been taking them? Okay. And what did they say that will help you gain your strength? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Supposed to absorb it. Really? Oh wow. And that's even without the milk. Oh wow. Yeah, Gwen said, "Oh, we're here." Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Can you drink ginger tea? That might be too spicy. Ginger. That burns. I mean, it's good, but it's burn. Okay, so you're doing the green tea and honey. Honey was soothe it, so that's a good thing. Yeah. Let's see. All right. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna close the live, and then we're gonna I'm gonna call you on Hangouts unless you're about to lay down. Okay. All right then. We're gonna. I'll give you a call. All right. I'll give you a couple minutes. Okay. All right now. All right. Talk to you soon. Yeah, we're gonna give him a few, and we're gonna give him a few, and then I'll call him, and then we can all chat on Hangouts. Um, man, I tell you. Whew. Okay, I gotta look at that. Okay. Yeah. So one of those things. Oh, you're welcome. What do we, as Uber and Lyft drivers, protect ourselves from the virus? Uh, Look, I don't mean no harm. I don't. I can't pay your bills. I can't. Drivers, I can't pay your bills. Um, but you gotta do something. You know how we have the right to cancel a ride? If you get a passenger who is really stinky with the idea of you wearing a mask, maybe you have to cancel that ride simply because think about it. Now, see, this is where the ignorance and intelligence need to, yeah, okay, come together and intelligence overpower the ignorance. Okay, think about it. No, I'm not saying you're infected. I'm protecting myself from whoever is infected. Now, I understand you might feel like I'm discriminating against you, uh, you know, being a certain way, but I have a family to go home to. I have an infant child, I have toddlers, I have a mother, I have a wife, I have a husband. I have a family to go home to. And you are getting upset with me because I'm protecting myself, not only for myself, but for my family. Um, this ride is not going to be pleasant. Why is it not going to be pleasant? Well, I'm going to keep my mask on. I am. Yeah, I am. And you have a problem with it. So I think we're gonna have to cancel this ride. One of the tricks to doing the rideshare thing, you as a driver, you are a stranger. You as a passenger, you are a stranger. In a small space, whatever the car, whatever the truck, is still a small space. Okay. One, you got to come up with some things, what they call small talk. You talk about the weather, you talk about you talk about everything except for religion and politics, um, things of that nature, things that get controversial. They don't want you to talk about those things because it can get heated because we all have different opinions and we're strong how we feel. So therefore, you know what I mean. Sometimes I think you can't even talk about your favorite team because there are some fans out here, they will downright kill you. You say something negative about their team. Granted, the team is making money off of them, okay? But some people, that's just how they are. It's like it's my team. It's a representation of me. This is mine. I invest in this team. I go to every game. I have jerseys galore, hats, tennis shoes, whatever, whatever, whatever. And they're gung ho, So sometimes you can't even talk about sports. But when it comes to you protecting yourself, and if Uber and Lyft cannot understand that, then that's a problem. That's a problem. So you got to protect yourself how you have to protect yourself. Otherwise, who can you blame? An infected person get in your car. I'm just scenario, okay? And then now you're sick. Whose fault is that? Who can you say, who can you blame? I have not seen any emails from Uber or Lyft saying, do not wear a mask. Do not wear gloves. I don't see that. I haven't received it. And it's been on the news. Okay. I haven't seen anything about it. So why can't we wear it? Why can't you just pass them out? Have a whole stack of them in the car and say, hey, keep one with you. You never know where you'll find yourself. I don't know. You know what I mean? Oh, wow, I missed a lot. Hey, P.S., how are you? Let's see. Oh, wow, I missed a whole lot. I'm just going on and on. I declare. Okay, I got that. Hola, hola. Okay. So many people still aren't wearing masks. Oh, I know. I know. Some people, they're claustrophobic or claustrophobic and they don't want to wear it. We still get penalized for cancellation. Well, if it was me, and I would have to send them an email, let them know. I mean, you have to draw the line somewhere. Our acceptance rates will be below 90% in no time. This virus is scary. It is scary. I recommend watching Lovely T.I.'s channel and her videos on the virus. Okay. He is okay, he is awesome. Okay. All right, everybody, love yourself, know yourself, be yourself, change yourself to improve yourself. I'm gonna shut this live down to help support a very dear friend. And yeah. All right. Take care, everybody.